In the past year, actress and model Brooke Shields had been undergoing a personal health and fitness journey. Due to increased free time during COVID-19, she began posting workout videos to social media. And she began sharing with fans that she'd had a sort of spiritual awakening. This made it all the more shocking when she recently revealed she'd suffered a pretty serious physical injury. Hopefully, her newfound strength and perseverance will make it so she can overcome this setback and become stronger than before. Join Facts First as we... Fans of Brooke Shields have been flocking to her social media accounts more and more. Since around the start of COVID-19, she's been sharing her own personal health and fitness journey with fans. In addition to developing and showcasing her own exercise regimen, she shared she now had found her spiritual side, saying she was more comfortable in her own skin than ever before. However, this happy story saw a dark cloud come over it when Brooke recently shared a shocking revelation. It appears Brooke has suffered from a pretty serious injury, and one that it may take her a good deal of time to heal from. Despite this setback, Brooke's new outlook on life seems to have carried with her throughout the ordeal. She continues to share positivity online, and fans remain optimistic her best years are ahead of her. Brooke Shields was born on May 31, 1965, and rose to prominence as a child actress in the 1978 film Pretty Baby. Brooke, who was only 12 at the time, played a child prostitute struggling during the turn of the 20th century. Due to both her mature performance and the film's controversial premise, Brooke became an instant star. She then went on to gain further prominence, starring in 1980's The Blue Lagoon and 1981's Endless Love. In addition to being a promising actress, the young star also dabbled successfully in modeling. In 1980, 15-year-old Brooke was featured in a Calvin Klein ad that caused even more controversy than Pretty Baby. The ad featured her in a pair of Calvin Klein jeans, along with the provocative innuendo, "Nothing comes between me and my Calvins." Despite the industry seeming intent on pushing young Brooke into the role of a sex symbol, the star was always reluctant. While part of this hesitancy came from the fact she simply wanted to do more, she's also since opened up about the fact she did not feel very comfortable in her own skin during the early days of her career. In 1983, Brooke decided she needed to put her child's stardom behind her for the time being and focus on her education. She attended Princeton University and graduated with a bachelor's degree in Romance languages. Having validated herself academically, she returned to her career in entertainment and was back in the spotlight during the 90s. She's starred in several hit TV shows since the beginning of her adult career, including 1996's Suddenly Susan and 2008's Lipstick Jungle. In 2017, she had a part in Law & Order Special Victims Unit that spanned multiple episodes. Although she's never quite returned to the iconic status she so effortlessly held as a child, the star has always maintained a welcome presence in the media. In the past few years, Brooke has been undergoing somewhat of a personal renaissance. She was recently signed with IMG Models and has opened up about her newfound confidence and strength. This comes in the wake of the star having developed a passion for health and fitness over the past couple of years. Apparently, a large part of Brooke's newfound desire to take control of both her body and self-image came as a result of some playful antagonism from her teenage daughters, Rowan and Greer. Brooke has always found herself to be a fairly modest person. She has traditionally enjoyed wearing one-piece bathing suits and muumuus, a habit her teenage daughters have always been quick to poke fun at. As a result of her daughters' criticisms, Brooke decided to reevaluate her own perception of her body. According to her, she began seeing herself through her daughters' eyes. Apparently, this revelation opened up a more youthful and vibrant side of the star's personality. This newfound love of her body has made Brooke realize that women over 50 are not done. With this new outlook on life, Brooke seemed poised to take over the world and have a full-blown career renaissance. She began using her Instagram account to showcase her personal transformation. She posted workout videos and seemed to be getting into the best shape of her life. And she shared she had undergone a spiritual awakening, having taken up meditation to ward off boredom during isolation during COVID. It appeared Brooke's greatest days were ahead of her, and they still may be. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and stick around for more about Brooke's accident. Those who have been following Brooke Shields' health and fitness transformation were taken aback by the star's recent revelation. On her Instagram account, she shared with her fans she had been hospitalized as a result of a broken femur. While the average broken bone isn't that big of a deal, a broken femur is. Brooke didn't share how she broke her femur or how extensive the damage was. However, the fact she was shown to be on crutches in her social media post shows she is taking proactive steps to start recovering from the injury as fast as possible. The road to recovery may be tough, but it's a fight Brooke has unknowingly been prepping for with her recent excursions into personal health and fitness. The physical therapy Brooke will have to undergo to overcome her broken femur will require the same spirit and perseverance Brooke has been utilizing in her at-home workout routines. And her recent self-discovery will likely give her a greater deal of motivation to overcome this obstacle than she might have had otherwise. Although you can't consider a broken femur a blessing, it seems like a minor miracle that this tragedy befell Brooke just as soon as she had acquired the tools to more easily overcome it. All things considered, Brooke stands to come out of this injury a stronger human being than she's ever been before, and she'll definitely be ready and excited to work. Even before her recent journey into personal health and fitness, Brooke certainly has never been a stranger to overcoming adversity. Due to the fact she achieved success at such a young age, Brooke has had unique battles she's had to fight in her life. As a child model and actress, Brooke's finances were given over to her mother. Brooke's mother also acted as her manager, but she seemed much more focused on her own needs than Brooke's. Her mother spent all the money she got in her early years, leading to the family running out of cash multiple times. This early bad example from her mother ironically paid off pretty well for Brooke as an adult, as she grew to know the importance of keeping one's finances straight. As soon as Brooke was able to take control of her own income, she stopped having financial troubles. Another battle Brooke had to overcome long before her more recent struggles was motherhood. The star made the decision to become a mother in the early 2000s, but it ended up being a tough journey. She underwent the process of IVF many times and even publicly suffered a miscarriage that left her emotionally devastated. However, these difficult times gave way to a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light was Brooke's first daughter, Rowan. While Brooke suffered from postpartum depression and a few other issues after Rowan's birth, she eventually overcame them. A few years later, at the age of 40, Brooke had her second child. This was another daughter, and Brooke named her Greer. Both children are now in their teen years, and Brooke is making sure she takes better care of them than her mother did of her. With all Brooke has overcome in her 55 years, this recent setback doesn't seem like too much to worry about. Although a broken femur can be a pretty huge deal, Brooke's drive and perseverance give her a unique advantage that many other people in the same position don't have. And her health and fitness transformation has likely provided her with the exact energy and motivation she needs to make a quick recovery. What's your favorite film or TV role from Brooke's career? Or if you have any personal memories regarding the controversy surrounding the infamous 1980 Calvin Klein ad, let us know in the comments section. And as always, like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.